What's up, friendos? It's me, it's ExoticMTG, and my light just turned off. How spooky is that? Did I touch a button? Did it come unplugged? No. Now we already have technical difficulties after just 2 seconds. There we go. I must have hit the button. So let me get this all centered up here. We're going to be building some decks for a friend. And while we do that, we need to understand that we need to turn 3 decks into 4. How are we going to do that? Well, I'm going to use the cards that I opened from the new Commander Legend set, and I'm going to build the 4th deck, and then we're going to do a giveaway for a 5th deck that we will build as well. Not today, but we will soon build it. So that giveaway will be on the Discord later this evening. So make sure you are in our Discord by going to ExoticMTG.com and click the Discord link on the top right. That will be in the giveaways sub-channel. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to open these 3 commander decks up. We're going to see what's inside. We're going to go through the decks a little bit, and then we're going to make a 4th one because my friend, he's got his wife, and 2 kids. So he wants to, for Christmas, he wants them all to have a deck. And he said he wanted to just do a standard one, but I'm bumping it up to an EDH deck because I just think that they'll have more fun playing in their home, playing EDH. I think you all would agree with me. Decent packaging on this. This is the first time I've opened one of these up. Make sure there's nothing else in here hiding. There's not. Nice little commander deck box. Very cool. Ooh, it even has the counter on it, the life counter. That's neat. So yeah, as far as the giveaway deck, we're going to have that on the Discord today. It'll probably run for, I don't know, we'll have it run maybe until the end of November. It's a pretty big giveaway, so we'll have it run till the end of November, give people a lot of time to enter to win that. So we'll put the life counter in the box here for this first deck, and let's take a look at what we've got in here. Now remember, EDH is a 100 card deck. One of them is your commander. It has to be a legendary or planeswalker that's not banned. If you're playing at home, it doesn't matter if it's banned or not because you make your own rules. So it looks like there's some tokens in this deck. So what they were showing as the commander is Obun Mol Daya Ancestor. Okay, that is a 4-drop 3/3 legendary creature, elf spirit. At the beginning of combat on your turn, up to 1 target land you control becomes an XX elemental creature with trample and haste until the end of turn, where X is the power of Obun. It's still a land, and then this has landfall. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. So that's a pretty sweet commander. Let's kind of just quickly go over what we have here in the main deck. Core Cartographer, Acidic Slime. Great card. I don't know if you guys ever played the Gates deck when it was in Standard, but that was a really fun one. Evolution Sage. Draw 3 cards. Okay. Harrow. Gotta love the Harrow. Kalani Heart Expedition. Kodoma's Reach, of course. Spore Mound. So when we're looking at these because we want to make the 4th deck be playable with these. So we have to know what kind of power level we're dealing with. Ooh, Abomination Angel, nice. Myria Angel, Myria Shepherd. I'm definitely going to need all y'all's help on building that 4th deck because anytime I've ever built a commander deck, I've built it with the community. Together Forever, Abundance, the Mending of Dominaria, Multani, Yavamaya's Avatar, nice. Nissa Renewal, Rampaging Baloth's Return of the Wild Speaker. Good amount of rares in here. Living Twister, that's all right. Minna and Den Wildborn. Omnath, Locus of Rage. Oh, God. I love you. Omnath, you're the best. Seer's Sundial, Needle Spires, Ground Assault, Naya Charm. Okay, now we're getting Arcane Signet. Good. Soul Ring, of course, a much needed card. Command Tower, Evolving Wilds. There's no fetches in here, but this is budget friendly. I told him we wanted to spend between $10 and $15 per deck. I think that I'm not going to be doing that because these are more than that, but he's a great friend, so we will make the best deck we can, and that's basically buying 3 and making 1 with you, the community. So that is the first deck. We'll go ahead and put these cards in the deck box. We've seen what's in there. He already bought sleeves and playmats. I know we got the playmats from Inked Gaming with my affiliate code, so that was really cool of him to do that and get a little credit for those. It's almost like an exotic MTG Christmas. I don't remember where he said he got the sleeves from, but I think he got sleeves already for them. Luke, sorry, you're going to have to shell out a little bit more money because you're going to need 100 sleeves per deck. Sorry about your luck. I don't think he'll be mad about it. Thank you to all 9 people here watching live. Get our cool box and spin down. These are so neat. Put this into existence. And Bob's your uncle. We've already got our second deck. Now let's take a look at what's inside. I'll be back to work on Friday, MTG Goob. Feeling okay. Thank you for asking. All right, so the commander for this one. Oh, you got the sleeves from Inked Gaming as well. Okay, cool. That's awesome. So we got credit for those buys too. So, Luke, I hope you're not mad that we're doing commander decks, buddy. I know we talked about 60 card decks, but we're doing commander. Hope you don't mind. Do you have enough sleeves for 4 100 card decks? Tyrant of Geyer straight. So this is a 5/5 for 6. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. So more land love. Let's see what's in here. Arcane Denial is great. Counterspell. Fact or fiction. Whatever one of your boys or you or your wife that play this deck, I think that it's going to be the most hated deck. Anytime blue is involved, it seems like you're not everyone's friend. Cultivate. Ooh, Eternal Witness. Explore. Very nice. Could almost reach Kalani Heart Garden, Rampant Growth, Reclamation Sage. Search for Tomorrow. Love that card. Growth Spiral. Very nice. Simic Charm. Urban Evolution. Trench. Behemoth. Stump Squall Hydra. What's this guy? Maloku the Clouded Mirror. 2/4 for 5. Flying. Pay 1, return a land you control to its owner's hand. Create a 1/1 blue illusion creature token with flying. That's pretty sweet. Primal Tide. Scourge of Fleets. Shipbreaker Kraken. Sphinx of Athun. Hopefully we got some mythics in here. There's Avenger of Zendikar. That's awesome. Rampaging Baloths. Ramaneb Excavator. Terastodon. Verdant Sun's Avatar. Fathom Mage. Mercfiend Liege. Ooh, the reprint in all the masters. Spitting Image. Seer's Sundial. Meteor Golem. Soul Ring. Swiftfoot Boots. Command Tower. Getting into all the landy lands. Reliquary Tower. Okay. And then I'm assuming most of these are basics and then tokens. Yep. So there is our second of 4 decks. If we get this all completed today, Luke, we'll be shipping today as well. Got some giveaway stuff to ship out as well, so fun times. If you're here live with us, not only thank you, but hit that thumbs up button or the thumbs down if you don't like what you see. I don't really mind as long as you're being honest. Really like how they did the packaging. I just have this weird feeling that your wife will have this one. Why do I have that feeling? I don't know. Boom. Third deck. Here we go. The commander for this one is Wayleth, Soul of Steel. 2/2 for 3 with trample. Whenever it attacks, draw a card for each aura and equipment attached to it. Very nice. So there's going to be plenty of those things in here, auras and equipments. Looks like Cohen is finishing up his school work for the day on his online learning, so he'll be in here soon. All right, let's go through the cards for this third deck. We got Condemn, Denitha, Dawn Charm, Disenchant. Sorry about my location of the cards there. Flicker Wisp. Ooh, Generous Gift. Nice. Core Cartographer, On Sarah's Wings. Return to Dust. Swords to Plowshares. I love this new art. It's not as great as the original, though. Nothing will beat that. Boros Charm. Nice. Boros Signet, of course. Explorer's Scope. Fire Shrieker. Timely Ward. Blazing Sunsteel, right? Is that what he's holding in the... Yeah, it is. This is what he's holding. It's like the same art, even. It's like they just zoomed in. They just zoomed in on it. Pretty sure that's exactly what they did. Like this. Yep. Cool. It's like Darth Vader and his lightsaber when you're playing the Star Wars TCG, if you ever did that. Marshall Coup, Ordric, Lunarch Marshal, Relic Seeker, Sigarda's Age, Shram, Unbreakable Formation, White Sun Zenith, Dualcaster Mage, Deflecting Palm, Master Warcraft. Nice equipment. Sunforger, Sword of Vengeance is great. Slayer's Stronghold. Mask of Avacyn. Ring of Thune. Ring of Valkas. Soul Ring. Swiftfoot Boots. Boros Garrison. Boros Guildgate. Command Tower. All the things that you would expect. So what color, actually what we should do is we should discuss what we should use for the commander for the fourth deck. I think that's where we need to start, right? So let's go over the colors. There's a Boros deck. There's a Simic, I believe. What color is not used much? I don't think we saw any black. Did we see any black? No. So we need to pick a commander that utilizes the old swampy swamps. So I've got the cards that I opened in all of the commander loot. We don't have any more etched cards because they all win in giveaways, so we can't have an etched commander. What's in here? These are just my foil shinies. The Jeweled Lotus. You can bid on this. There's an auction going for that in the Discord right now. Okay, so we need a commander. What else we got going on here? It's got to be special. Got to be a foil or something. Legendary. There's one. That could be one. Legendary. Legendary. Okay, let's take a look. So there's no black in those for those commanders. So let's take a look at these two, what they do. Neither of them are mythics, though. Do we have a mythic commander playable? There's blue. Ooh, Tavesh. He can be a commander, right? So let's see. Let's go over this Rakdos one. Blim, Comedic Genius. Legendary creature, Imp, flying. Whenever Blim, Comedic Genius, deals combat damage to a player, that player gains control of target permanent you control. Then each player loses life and discards cards equal to the number of permanents they control but don't own. Say what? Whenever he deals damage to a player, that player gains control of target permanent you control. Now, do I target it? I think I do. Then each player loses life and discards cards equal to the number of permanents they control but didn't own. So you can pick, yes, that makes sense. Okay, that could be a very interesting deck. Let's take a look at Sangir the Dark Baron. He's a 6-drop 4/4 flyer. Vampire Noble. Whenever another creature dies, put 2 1/1 counters on Sangir the Dark Baron. Man, that could get pretty freaking huge. Whenever another player loses the game, you gain life equal to that player's life total as the turn began. Wow, that is cool. And it could be partnered. It could be partnered with a Piper, right? So it's got partner. You can have 2 commanders if both have partner. This has partner. Prismatic Piper is a 5-drop 3/3 legendary shapeshifter. If the Prismatic Piper is your commander, choose a color before the game begins. The Prismatic Piper is the chosen color. So, what color do we want to use with the black? That would be an interesting deck. I think we should try that out. Let's just quickly look at Tavesh Zat. He's a 5-drop 4 loyalty legendary planeswalker. +2, create 2 1/1 black thrall creature tokens. +1, you may sacrifice another creature or planeswalker. If you do, draw 2 cards and draw another card if the sacrifice permanent was a commander. -10, gain control of all commanders. Put all commanders of the command from your command zone onto the battlefield under your control. Oh my goodness. Luke, which would you rather do? The pairing one of like flying beatdown or Tavesh? That's what we got. That's what we've got for you. Let me see, what are all these? These are, okay, so maybe there's something else in this stack of foils. But I think these are just uncommons and commons, which is fine because there are uncommon commanders in here. Let's see if we see anything that just pops out at us. Legendary creature Ooze. And this has partner. So that's a possible. Legendary creature, another one. That has partner. Ooh, there's a foil Piper. If we go the Piper route. Another legendary creature. There's plenty of them. What color would you like to have it be, Luke? If you want it to be black, what? Black green, I'm thinking would be maybe good. Ooh, Moss Diamond. Gonna have to put some mana rocks in here. This is gonna be fun. I think that we should do, I wanna do the Piper, I think. We'll do the foil one. So yes, there's no mythic commander in this deck. However, there are 2 foil commanders. So 2 is better than 1. We shall see. You want blue, okay, so you want Dimir. So we can make the Prismatic Piper be blue, or you can, when you play, you can make it be blue, right? So you can go Dimir colors. And now let's see what we have for some blue cards. So we need 98 more cards. We're well on our way, aren't we? I'll go ahead and sleeve our foil Piper. All right, black, blue. Let's get all of our black, blue cards out and take a look at what we've got. We can do the artifacts too, and we can just cut stuff out as we go. Possible landy lands. Preordained's going to be definitely in there. We'll put the musts up there. Preordained is scry 2, then draw a card for 1. So we'll have that in there. Probably guaranteed lands. We'll put a pile of those as well. Rupture Spire enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless you pay 1. Add 1 mana of any color, so we'll do that. That'll be good for you. So there's a blue rock. Trove Tracker. Obviously, just because it's a blue or a black card does not mean we're adding it, but we are doing this so we can look at them all. All the cards that we could add, we want to look at them. This is at least how I build, and I don't build often, so this way I don't miss anything. I like how now Luke can be able to have his kids watch this and see how their decks were made. We'll do the Terramorphic Expanse for sure in there with the lands. That was already put in there, I'm pretty sure. So much Dimir. Already saw that one. Don't think I saw that one yet. Blue, artifact, blue. We'll also go through the uncommons that I have here. Command Tower is a must add for the lands. If there's any cards that you think should be in this deck, this is probably a must to have Murder in there. Then let me know. If it was in Commander Legends, we probably have it. Anything that you know will go well with the Baron. Okay, now we've got some uncommons to go through. Codex Shredder is probably a guarantee, right? Lore Seeker's Stone. Victimize. Guildless Commons. Land. Enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, return a land you control to its owner's hand. And you can add 2 colorless to it. That's a maybe. Maybe card. These are all the maybes. Turn to Dust is good, but we're not playing those colors or that color. See, that's what's fun about Commander is even the deck building is interesting. to like look at all the different aspects of what the commander does. This is a given card, a shoe-in, artifact, right? The best part's coming. Cast down is a for sure. Meteor golems are for sure, I think. If you think I'm wrong in any of this, just let me know. We can discuss it, make an alteration. Codex Shredder, target player mills a card. Return target card from your graveyard to your hand for 5. I think that's a must add. Already seen that one. Already got that one. Meteor Golem's already in there. These, oh, that's a given. Siren Storm Tamer. Love that card. Thirst for Knowledge for sure can go in there. Thought Vessel for sure. Already seen the dragon. Shimmermer. Okay. So these need to go in the maybes right here. These are definite no's. They're not in the right colors. Okay. So what is the main thing here, right? So we have to look. Whenever another creature dies, put 2 1/1 counters on Sangir. So we want a lot of removal. Whenever another player loses the game, you gain life equal to that player's life total at the beginning of the turn. We use the Piper to come in to give us another color to it to add, so that way it's not just black. So we need a lot of removal. Maybe some equipment to put on Sangir, right? So let's go over the must adds and the uncommons. Let's go over the maybes. Guildless Commons is a land. I think we just add that in, right? Commander's Sphere, add one mana of any color in your commander's color identity. Sacrifice Commander's Sphere, draw a card. I think that can go in there for sure. Sky Diamond enters the battlefield tapped. You can add a blue to it. Do we want to add mana rocks? I don't know. What do you guys think? You have no maximum hand size with Thought Vassal. Do we need that? Thirst for Knowledge. Draw 3 cards and discard 2 cards unless you discard an artifact card. Siren Storm Tamer, Codex Shredder, Meteor Golem, Cast Down, Murder, Preordain. Okay, I think all these are good to go in the deck. So let's see. Do we want mana rocks? We'll keep this off to the side as a maybe. Shimmermer. Mirror, whatever, however you say it, flash for 2/2. It's 3 drop. You may cast artifact spells as though they had flash. That's a maybe if we want to include a bunch of artifacts. I'm not sure we will go that route. Horizon Scholar, a 4/4 flyer for 6. Enters the battlefield, scry 2. That can be a maybe. Whenever Merchant Raiders or another pirate enters the battlefield under your control, tap up to 1 target creature. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step for as long as you control Merchant Raiders. I don't think we're going to go with pirates. Sunset Pyramid enters the battlefield with 3 brick counters on it. Pay 2 and tap it. Remove a brick counter from Sunset Pyramid. Draw a card. Pay 2, tap it to scry 1. That's a maybe. Sounds good, Luke. We'll see in a minute. Kumbaj Witches, 2 black for 1/3. Tap it, deals 1 damage to any target and 1 damage to any target of an opponent's choice. Interesting. I like the ability to just tap it and ping for 1 damage, kill some creatures that way. That's going to go in the deck, I think. Supreme Will, 2 and a blue. Choose 1, counter target spell unless its controller pays 3. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. Put one of them into your hand and the rest into the bottom of your hand and the rest onto the bottom of your library in any order. Okay, that's pretty cool. That can go in there. Guiltleaf Winnower. Menace. It's a 5-drop, 4/3. Enters the battlefield. You may destroy target non-elf creature whose power and toughness aren't equal. That's going to go in for sure. Good removal. Let me situate my leg into a different position because that hurts. Put this Piper back here. All right. So, continuing on. Scholar of the Ages. 3/3 for 7. When it enters the battlefield, return up to 2 target instant and or sorcery cards from your graveyard to your hand. Victimize, choose 2 target creatures in your graveyard, sacrifice a creature. If you do, return the chosen cards to the battlefield tapped. That's a maybe. Elves you control get +2/+0. I don't think we're going to actually go an elf route. Artifact here is a Mask of Memory. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, you may draw 2 cards. If you do, discard a card. That could be pretty good. Get the Mask of Memory on his commander, Sangir. Let's put that in there. Vow of Torment. Enchant creature for 3. It gets +2/+2, has menace, and can't attack you or a planeswalker you control. So you'd equip it to something you don't control. It can't attack you or a planeswalker you control. So basically, that would be fun. So you pump someone else's creature, but that creature can only attack the other players. Let's put that in there. That's pretty sweet. Learning so much. Nadir's Nightblade. 1/3 for 3. Whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Don't think we're going to need it. Interpret the Signs. 5 in a blue. Scry 3. Then reveal the top card of your library. Draw cards equal to that card's converted mana cost. That's pretty sweet. Costs a lot. Let's put it in the maybe pile. Confiscate. 4 and 2 blue. Enchant permanent. You control enchanted permanent. That's basically a very expensive steal. Ingenuity Engine. Cascade. Pay 1 and tap. Sacrifice an artifact. Return target artifact you control to its owner's hand. I don't think we're going to run the route of Cascade. Already went over Merchant Raiders. Demonic Lore. 2 into black. When Demonic Lore enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards. At the beginning of your end step, you lose 2 life for each card. Doesn't seem that good to me. Dreamstone Hedron. Pay 6 for this artifact. You can tap it, add 3 colorless. Don't think we need it. We've already gone over it. Can't be blocked this turn for 3. That's a maybe. Hit the player and draw a card, discard a card. Noxious Dragon, 4/4 for 6, flying. When it dies, you may destroy target creature with converted mana cost 3 or less. I like that card. We can put that in. It's got a destroy ability. Horizon Scholar, flying for 6. It's a 4/4. Did we already add it? No. Is it a maybe? Yeah, it's one of the maybes. I thought I already read it. Skilled Animator, 1/3 for 3. Target artifact you control becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 5/5 for as long as Skilled Animator remains on the battlefield. That's pretty sweet. That'll maybe come in handy. Grafted War Gear. Equipped creature gets +3/+2. Whenever Grafted War Gear becomes unattached from a permanent, sacrifice that permanent. So you can do it for 0, but you have to destroy the creature. Interesting. I guess we can put that in the maybe. Mindless Automation enters the battlefield with 2 1/1 counters on it. Pay 1, discard a card, put a 1/1 counter on it. Remove 2 1/1 counters from it, and draw a card. I'm going to say no. Sandstone Oracle, 4/4 for 7 flyer. Okay, so that's like a card draw one. That's a maybe. Burnished Heart, 2/2 for 3. You can pay 3, sacrifice it, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them into the battlefield, tapped, then shuffle your library. Maybe. I almost put it in for sure, but let's just go maybe now. 2/4 for 4. Pay 4. Exile a creature card from your graveyard. Create a tapped 2/2 black zombie creature token. Maybe. Angelic Armaments. Creature gets +2/+2, has flying, and is a white angel in addition to its other colors and types. Attach for 4. I don't think we'll be needing that. Warden of Evos Isle. Flying creature spells with flying you cast cost 1 less to cast. That's a maybe. Depends on how many more flyers we get. Whenever a token you control leaves the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Thirst for Knowledge is already in there. Dreamstone Hedron we've already gone over. Hero's Blade, equipped creature gets +3/+2. Equipped for 2. Whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach Hero's Blade to it. That could come in handy. Put that in there. Feast of Succession. All creatures get -4/-4 until end of turn. You become the monarch. Well, you know what? That's pretty good removal. Let's do it. Already gone over Vow. Already gone over Mask. Pride of the Perfect. Elves you control. Nope. I'm not doing elves. Artifact Golem. Target creature gets +1/+10 until end of turn. Target artifact creature gains your choice of flying, trample, or haste until end of turn. Maybe. Brass Herald. 2/2 for 6. Choose a creature type. When it enters the battlefield, reveal the top card of your library. Put all creature cards of the chosen type revealed this way into your hand, and the rest on the bottom. We're not going to need that. Already gone over that. Revenant. Star for 5 flying. Power and toughness are each equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Maybe. Gone over this one already. Interpret the Signs. Storm Tamer. We've already gone over this. Gone over this. Victimize. Done. We've done that. Lore Seeker's Stone. It's a 6-drop artifact. Pay 3, tap it, draw 3 cards. Then this ability costs 1 more to activate for each card in your hand. That's a pretty cool card draw. Pen and Blade. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 for each creature you control. Nah. Confiscate. Nah. Already gone over the Witches. Codex Shredder, I believe, is already in there. Yep, it is. Codex Shredder is in there. Supreme Will, we've put in the maybe already. And Sunset Pyramid, I believe, is also in here. Yep, Sunset Pyramid and the Will, that one. Is that in here? Or is it already in the deck? Yeah, it's already in there. Okay. So now we can put those off to the side. We can go over the commons. These are still maybe piled. Let's see, what else do we want to add in here, though, for lands? We only have, so far, 5. So Myriad Landscape's going to go in there, right? Myriad Landscape enters the battlefield tapped. Tap it for 1 colorless. You can pay 2, tap it, sacrifice it, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards that share a land type. Put them onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. I think that can go in there. It's a box topper non-foil. That'll be a nice addition for whoever receives this one. We got a command tower. Already one in there. We're good there. What other non... Ooh, we already got a Victimize in there. Not in the colors. Sakashima's Protege, Path of Ancestry. Path of Interest enters the battlefield tapped. Add 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity. When that mana is spent to cast a creature spell that shares a creature type with your commander, scry 1. Vampire Noble. Do we have any vampires in here already? I don't think so. I don't think that'll be worth it. Rakshasa Devastator. When it attacks, put target creature card from your defending player's graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. That's pretty freaking sweet. Put that in there. Elvish Dreadlord. Death Touch. When it dies, non-elf creatures get -3/-3 until end of turn. Oh, that's got to go in there. Arcane Denial. We need an Arcane Denial in there, don't we? Counter target spell, yeah. Its controller may draw up to 2 cards at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. You draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. All right, so let's take a look at these two real quick. Like Sakashima's Protege is a 3/1 for 6. Shapeshifter, Flash, and Cascade. You may have Sakashima's Protege enter the battlefield as a copy of any permanent that entered the battlefield this turn. Sphinx of the Second Sun, 6/6 for 8, flying. At the beginning of your post-combat main phase, you get an additional beginning phase after this phase. Okay, I don't think that we need to add that. So we've added a couple of fancy cards in here. So those 3 are in already. This is a nice little fancy Myriad Landscape. Ooh, I've got this foil swamp laying around. We'll add that. What other stuff do I have laying around? Evolving Wilds. Not the Colors. Rogue's Passage. Target creature can't be blocked. That's pretty sweet. Got some more swamps we can use. What other black cards do I have laying around here? Ooh, Tasigur. He could go in there. Tasigur's going to go in, I think, for sure. Tasigur the Golden Fang, 5 and a black for 4/5 with Delve. Each card you exile from your graveyard while casting the spell pays 1. So Delve, you essentially, like if you have 5 cards in your graveyard, you can take all 5 of them, exile them, and they'll cost, this card will only cost 1 black mana to put down. That's a great card. Corpse Weft, exile 1 or more creature cards from your graveyard, put an XX black zombie horror creature token onto the battlefield tapped, where X is twice the number of cards exiled this way. That's pretty sweet. Grim Harrowspecs, 2 and a black for a 3/2 with Morph. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, draw a card. Put that in there. Smothering Abomination, 4/3 for 4. Devoid. This card has no color, has flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, sacrifice a creature. Whenever you sacrifice a creature, draw a card. I mean, we'll add it. When they get this deck, they can obviously make their adjustments. I'll even include other cards that were maybes in for them to use, to build, and to change around. Vampiric Rites. Sacrifice a creature, you gain 1 life, and draw a card. That would be pretty cool with the commander we have. Bone Splinters is good. Destroy target creature, and then you destroy one of your own, so you're going to get 4 1/1 counters with your commander. Nantuko Husk, 2/2 for 3, sacrifice a creature and get +2/2. Zolaport Cutthroat is a 1/1 for 2. When it or another creature you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I think that is good for 4-player commander. Sultai Emissary, 1/1 for 2. When it dies, manifest the top card of your library. I think that's worth it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 maybes. Right there, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. That's 38. That's 48. That's 48 cards. 48 plus your 2 commanders. That's half the deck right there. And then we will throw in all of these artifact, black, and blue cards for you to add into the deck. You've got lands right here that are must-add commander lands, and then some swamps we can add. There's a nice foil swamp, and then I want to just go ahead and add another maybe. This is a maybe rare for you. Those are not in the colors. And then let's see here. What's over here? Well, these are other rares, so we're gonna grab some rares out of here for you that are in your colors. There's a rare for you. And there's a Sangir, but we already have him as the commander, so we don't need to add him. Miara. What's Miara do again? Whenever Miara, Thorn of the Glade, or another elf you control dies, you may pay 1 and 1 life. If you do, draw a card. I think even by herself, she's worth it. Okay, legendary creature, human artificer, 3/6 for 6. Tap him, tap X untapped artifacts you control. Look at the top X cards of your library. Put one of those cards into your hand and the rest into the graveyard. We can add that guy in there. You can add these legendaries. I want to look. I'm trying to see if there's any Dimir cards in here, like cards that share both colors. There's one. Arami of the Dead Tide. Anything that's a legendary, you can make as your new commander. And there's another one of those. I think this is going to be really fun for them. Okay, so got all those. Gonna give all those. I just need to make sure there's no duplicates. I'll take the duplicates out. I do think I have some lands. Let me go grab. All right, so we'll toss in this pack of lands. You guys can use them as you see fit. We'll get this packaged up. We'll have to find another commander box for this 4th deck, but we'll get it all shipped to you, Luke. Should be a lot of fun for you and your family. I hope everybody that was here with us while we built this had a good time. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're not subscribed, hit the notification bell so you know when we go live or put other content out. And we will see you on the flip side. Peace!